Welcome to Tush Twins, heard exclusively on MalcolmPresents.com, a streaming network heard around the world and beyond, especially in San Antonio tonight,
Oh,
Yes.
yes.
because the,
Yep.
the, the Knicks have their first game, first
Yeah,
final
I
game.
don't know, much, the Spurs are very young and they have this giant who's 7'4" on the team.
Yes.
And the Knicks, I mean, could you imagine Brunson standing next to him? Uh,
And
it's
he's tall.
The
no,
Brunson,
Brunson is short.
about 6 foot.
He's six, they say he's 6'2", but I
Well,
don't
that's
know.
tall for me.
Uh, well, that's not tall for
Well, for you, 5'5" is
basketball.
tall.
Yes. That's
Well, I'm the oh well, 2 hours ago, boop 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 boop. Boop,
what's that?
Mitchell Robinson is set to play. I think he's one of the taller Knicks.
Oh yeah, he's one of
Yep.
the big ones, except he can't hit foul shots.
That's true. That's true.
They used to do hack a Shaq, or with
Yeah.
Wilt, they would foul him
Shaq,
at the last.
right, Shaq couldn't. Yeah, Shaq also. Shaq is Mitchell Robinson playing tonight, and now it says, according to the New York Post, such a great
Mm-hmm.
newspaper, that he's set to play in game one.
Ooh,
That's
After
tonight.
breaking his hand, I thought he broke his pinky.
Broke a finger, I thought.
finger. Yeah, but still, it's on the hand.
Yeah, but
Oh,
I
wait a minute.
remember when I played basketball. Well,
Mm-hmm.
I never broke a finger. But what you do, you sting it. I don't, if someone throws a ball at you and hits you at the tip of the finger,
That's
and all of a
painful.
sudden your finger blows up. So what you
Uh,
do is you take that finger plus a good finger and you tape it together. So you're not
well,
moving, the finger independently. It hurts. So you'll probably see that as his hand, two fingers tied together.
well,
Read between
that's
the
see
lines.
this
Yeah,
finger,
yeah.
this finger. I have like a trigger finger. It locks, and this one bagels,
Mine got
bagels
bagels.
locks. I don't
This
know.
gets
Uh-oh.
cream cheese.
This
X-rated, but anyway, just so I don't know. It's been this way for like almost a year, and now Les is going, you might want to get that checked. And I'm like, what? So what they would do is they'd put the fingers together, probably, like you
Yep,
said.
yeah.
They'd put,
that's what
and then,
happened
but
to me.
then, how can I play guitar? Be very
Well,
hard.
when's the last time you played guitar?
Yesterday.
Well, play with your other hand.
You can't do that.
You
It's
can't.
good. It's good for the brain.
You can't play with
What
one hand.
brain?
Guitar is two hands. You go like this.
How about you use a
Um,
pick?
has nothing to do with a pick. I have to use the
Why do I
chords.
know? I don't play any
You
instrument.
you you use the left hand. If you're a righty, your left hand plays the chords. If you're a lefty like Paul McCartney, you play the opposite way.
That away.
You play the chords on your right, and he's a lefty. So
Paul,
yeah,
who? His name sounds
Paul,
familiar.
Paul who? Yeah, the guy who closed out
Who?
the
Who?
Colbert. Paul who?
Who?
Paul
Who?
who? So yeah, I miss Colbert. Oh my God. I'm already going through withdrawal. It's terrible.
Anyway,
So
let's get on with the
it's
main.
terrible.
Well, not the main part of the
Well,
show, but the opening of the
well,
show.
the opening is, we were talking about the Knicks, and finally, uh, they're repeating with the Spurs, because they played them in 1999 was the last time the Knicks were in the playoffs. So it,
1999 seems like it's yesterday, but it's 27 years. It's amazing.
that was Y2K. Remember that?
Yes,
Yeah.
we do.
The
Uh,
world will
will
stop.
come to an
Um,
end. Yeah, that
it
didn't work.
didn't.
But
Those are the same people that believe the Earth is flat.
the Earth is flat, don't you know? I mean, I guess the Artemis mission didn't have anything to do with them seeing the Earth
No,
rise.
I never rode off the side. I've gone off the side of off the cliff, but not. Anyway, what were we talking about today? You
Um,
sent
My,
an article about Benjamin Franklin.
yeah,
like
well,
this, Max?
mm, I was also, I threw in something else, but I don't know if you got it, but because I was thinking of Knicks and I was going, what rhymes with Knicks? And I said ticks. And a lot of people are complaining about ticks now
Oh my God,
because it is
especially by me.
crazy, especially here in Chappie World here. It
Well,
is,
supposedly there's a new sickness that ticks are causing, something about eating meat or food allergies.
there's also, yeah, I forgot it. And it's from that really little small ticks. There's all different kind of ticks. Deer ticks, dog ticks, ticks that, you
Everywhere,
know.
tick tick. Old McDonald had a
And
farm.
so, I wanted to tell people that, if you live in, especially in the country, although they are in parks in the city,
And if you
Yep,
have
plenty of
dogs,
parks.
and if you have dog, so
Whew,
so I would say to get a possum.
that sounds good to me.
actually,
People,
I like possums.
all right, well, here's a little
They're
story about
cute.
possums. Possums are
Ooh.
walking tick vacuums. Research indicates they can eliminate over 90% of ticks that attempt to feed on them, potentially consuming up to 5,000 ticks in a single season. Get a possum. I'm
Get
not
a
kidding.
They're
So
cute.
anyway, they're apparently possums are uh, meticulous self-groomers. When they
Oh,
travel through your yard, they pick up tick larvae, ingest them during grooming, preventing the ticks from maturing or reproducing. They are
cool.
very low rabies risk. Um, they do hiss and they do drool. Hi, Phil.
I feel I was gonna do
Maybe
that.
Phil is a possum now. Who knows? Uh, they're resistant to rabies because they're low body temperature. You're getting a science thing today,
I
and this
want
is
a possum. Is it a
um,
possum or an
it's
opossum?
opossum. It's
Yes,
opossum.
thank you.
It's opossum. O P O
Thank you.
S S U M S. It was a
Oh,
spelling bee word. No, it wasn't.
no.
Talking about that, did you see the spelling bee, the final?
No, I missed the final.
Yeah,
Oh my
it was
Which
God.
tied.
one?
That kid, Shrey Parikh,
Oh, it's
he did
India.
he did a I'm digressing here. He did they had a playoff at the end. They
Mhm.
had two kids and they had to do spell words in 90 seconds. And if you can catch it on YouTube or something, this kid was insane. The words that he had to do, and he did 32 words, a record in 90 seconds.
And I think it was 30 seconds. I don't think it was 90.
90
Okay.
seconds. I watched it. It's not 30 seconds.
Okay. There was
Um,
something on Mark and Kelly and Mark. They had
yeah.
him on
This morning?
yesterday.
Okay.
This kid is incredible. He's incredible. I think he's from out west, and the younger kid was out east, and he got 25 words right. You
Wow.
have to spell them correctly as well.
Right.
But if you would see this kid knock them off, words that you don't even know existed,
Hmm.
it was mind blowing. Uh, so
And he's
anyway,
Indian descent, right?
Indian
I believe
descent,
so.
yes. A lot of them are a lot of
They're just
number of it.
geniuses when it comes to spelling. God
Well,
bless them.
they were
They
and from
they work
India,
at it. I mean, they
and
do have the talent, but they work at it like
they work
crazy.
on it like crazy. I
Yes,
mean,
they do.
how this kid
I mean that's why they asked the origin of the word because if it's from Latin or Greek or
or
something else,
French or something. Oh
French,
no,
Yeah.
it has a certain spelling to it.
they asked them. I think they asked. I think his name is Shrey. Or so, I mean,
Yeah,
I know
Shrey.
it's Parikh, and they asked them like, why do you ask these questions? And he said a lot of the times it's a nerves thing, and it gives them a little more time to kind of settle themselves. And
Hmm.
there's a this is a whole industry actually, and it's pretty amazing that they have these kids are incredible. I mean, the ones that came in like top five, they give you words that I just couldn't.
I
So
couldn't even pronounce the words because
it's hard to,
I
yeah,
couldn't put all the syllables in one
it's
word.
it was just incredible to watch this kid if you can grab it because it's just one of the nicer things to see in this effed up world, to see these
Yep.
kids do so good. You gotta find moments of joy, people. I'm seriously. Go find a possum. Don't kill them because people are putting pesticides on their lawns and it's
Oh
killing them.
God.
It's
Actually,
killing them.
It's
they should tune into
adorable.
to Many Shades.
Yeah, well, tomorrow I'll give you a preview. We have um, Julie McNamara from the Union of Concerned Scientists on.
Oh, cool.
We're gonna be full steam ahead on science. They want to take science away. They really do.
No,
Uh,
actually, I was reading the article. Basically, what they don't want to do is limit big business. Everything that was outlawed, the EPA, and it's dangerous for business to do, but costing them money. Now, with this administration, it's now legal, so they could
well,
screw up the world.
they got rid of
Well, the EPA,
the EPA basically is gone. It doesn't exist. They got
basically,
rid of everything.
how you
Yeah.
can pollute the
Everything
air.
that was for decades hardly, winning things that we needed to make the air clean and the water clean and the land
And
clean.
the water
It's gone.
clean, the air clean,
It's
and the
got
land clean.
it's gone. I mean,
Because it costs big industry too much money to do that.
it's incredible. And then they got rid of this buoy system in California that detects tsunamis and earthquakes. They decided, oh, we don't want that anymore. It doesn't cost that much. So my basic feeling is they just want to kill people. I don't know. But
Anyway,
anyway, so leave the little opossums alone. Don't
Yes.
make fun of them and let them do their job and get rid of the ticks. And if you can't do that, there's something called tick tubes, which are these little cardboard tubes filled with this chemical thing. It's called permethrin, and it's cotton, and it's in the tube, and it's designed to kill the deer ticks, but it doesn't harm it doesn't harm the
the other
mice or
insects,
whatever.
yeah.
It doesn't harm them. So anyway, there's things you can do. There's things, that you can do to prune trees, clear
As I say, listen
debris.
to the many shades, and we have our
Yeah.
expert.
Yeah. And we have our experts
Did you
on.
guys, you know about the High Line in New York, right?
Yeah.
The what?
Did you hear the High Line,
The High
where
Line.
they took an old freight train rail and they made it into the most beautiful garden in the city? It's
Oh,
gorgeous.
yeah.
They're working on a low line. Did you
Oh,
read
I
about
thought
that?
that went away. Is it back?
No, it's still going. They're still
I
working on it.
when did they is this recent? Because I that's good
Yeah, I
news because
just
I
saw a
thought
special on it yesterday.
special on where because
I was on PBS.
uh, uh
I think that would be amazing because they're going to take
is
these
that a new
lights.
PBS or an old one? I hope they didn't put on an old one because it was
That would make me very upset because it
uh,
looked phenomenal.
um I don't know if it's still a thing.
No, I'd
Uh
be very sad if it wasn't. We were so excited to hear about this.
yeah, I don't know.
Hold on.
Anyway, that the problem
But
sometimes pe
speaking about sad things on TV, did you hear they fired Scott Pelley from 60 Minutes?
wait, hold on.
Wow.
I'm getting yes I did, but the low line has been canceled. Sorry.
Oh, no.
It says the ambitious plan to transform an abandoned Lower East Side trolley terminal into an
Mm-hmm.
underground green space was permanently put on hold, and project
That
dissolved due to
sucks.
lack of funds because the rich SOBs can't figure out to give money to good stuff. You know,
Because
they can't. They
this will help for food in the future.
this will help with a lot of things, and it'll be so cool. Because they
Yeah.
were going to do underground, so they were going to be having subterranean solar. So they would have
Yeah, I
put
know.
solar things on the top, and it would be able to give
Taking the
cooling
sun
and
from.
heating. Right,
Hmm.
exactly.
Oh, it
Uh,
was an amazing special. Now I'm disappointed.
yeah, I had spoken to one of the guys a while in 2019 about it,
Hmm.
and we were all excited. But then I heard or I saw that it was I'm just going to say it's on hold. It says canceled, but maybe they're still trying something. I don't know.
Since 2019?
In 20, they've been thinking about this for a while.
2019 is 7 years ago. That's a lifetime almost.
It's
Yeah.
also right before COVID. It was pre-COVID. That's what they use now for certain things. Like in
Pre-COVID.
2019, yeah,
Pre-COVID,
It's become
post-COVID.
now PC.
yeah,
Pre-COVID.
it ain't PC. But in any event, so possums and tick tubes. The Knicks tonight.
Ticks and nicks.
Let's go, Knicks. Keep away the ticks. And then you said you heard farts in news. I hate to be this person, but
It's not news. I was watching, it was
what,
funny. We were watching Password last night, and one
oh,
of the clues is gassy. And they're going,
Yeah. Well,
oh.
then they had it was
Farts. That was so funny.
well, it seems to be a thing. What did you,
yeah,
Malcolm, you said you heard something.
no, I heard that it was on The View,
Okay.
and they were talking about the passengers on the on planes.
Are
Oh
farting
my
more?
Yeah,
God.
and that's what the who was
That's disgusting. Uh,
yeah, they were talking about passengers who fart, let go, and we use it, generally they use the pseudonyms for farting, like letting gas,
right,
different
right,
things.
right.
But now they just say fart, and
You're the special effects woman today, is that?
Yes.
Uh, well,
Uh,
we effectively
and-
went from the Tush twins to the PP twins, but we won't say why.
yeah.
Okay.
well, okay, that's a perfect name for the show, the Tush Twins. If you're talking about farts,
Yeah.
where
This
where do
Yeah.
farts emanate?
where well, all I
Hey.
know is I got I don't know if I can show you, but I opened up a package of mushrooms
Oh,
and
show it. I like it.
I call them tush rooms now because
This
uh
is our theme.
this this well, this is the biggest one. I don't know if you can see it. That's a mushroom.
Yeah,
You
Mm.
see that?
Yeah,
I think it's great.
It's a tush
It's
room. Let's see if I
it's a
have the
dish
other one.
room.
but are they edible or are they poisonous? There's so many poisonous
No.
No,
mushrooms.
this I bought in the store.
Oh.
These were the mushrooms in this package.
That doesn't mean anything. In the next week, they're going to be pulled back because they're full of some sort of poison.
Oh God,
What
I
are you
hope not.
talking about, Malcolm? There's no
Those are
poison.
creminis.
These
Those
are
are
actually these are
creminis.
cremini mushrooms that are or cremini tush rooms. I
Dish
don't know.
rooms.
Maybe the gardeners were playing a joke on us. I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, I had to take a picture of it. It was like, oh.
Now,
So
That's
talk.
fine.
as I started off, you have an essay with Ben Franklin
I
on
did
farts.
Franklin, Benjamin Franklin, Benny F, as we call him. A brilliant,
Benny.
yay, Benny. So this article said sometime around 1781, while
Mhm.
serving as minister to France, Benjamin Franklin set his pen to paper to address an important subject. Not liberty, diplomacy, or trade relations, passing gas. He said,
Good for
it is
him.
universally well known that in digesting our common food, there is created or produced in the bowels of human creatures a great quantity of wind. Because letting this wind escape is usually offensive to the company, like especially on airplanes. Oh my God.
Uh,
I got the
Uh,
airplanes.
it says most well-bred people try to restrain the efforts of nature at the risk of causing pain, even disease to themselves. You know, you
you
have to.
know what? A lot of people are just fart addicts.
I mean, fart addicts is that a new thing?
Good
Uh,
word.
uh, anyway, he wrote this and addressed to the Royal Academy of Brussels, and he wrote it in response to a mathematical prize question, but he never really sent it back to them. Um, So anyway, it was kind of funny that he wrote this about passing gas, and he said
It's a natural thing.
he took issue with the fact that the Academy had advertised the question as having the question was about geometric figures and how one could determine the greatest number of smaller figures that could be contained inside the first,
Mm.
putting blah blah blah. So he would thought this was like It's poppycock, man. So he wrote that thing. He didn't send it, but he said, would it be figuring out a way to make farts smell better? What if the statesman conjectured in his essay scientists could create some kind of drug, wholesome and not disagreeable, to be mixed with our common food that might make this gas smell as pleasant as perfume? This is what
Not
he
gonna
wrote.
happen.
And thus
It's not
people
gonna
less
happen.
less this way then thus making people less likely to try to hold it in.
Max, men at nighttime. I don't know about you, Malcolm. Does your wife complain when you fart? When you fart and you pick
What?
the covers up and try to suffocate you?
I know as one gets older,
Yes, Franklin.
there's more of a tendency to pass gas.
Oh,
Oh,
I hear it all the time, and especially up in Crystal Springs, people walking by you in a restaurant, and you hear, wow,
seriously.
Now, what's funny is
seriously.
when you go to the the public bathrooms,
Oh, and
and
people
then you
next
hear the
door.
noises emanating from the stalls.
The big thing is fart jokes are still funny.
I think
Comedians
so.
tell them, kids think it's a riot. They're at a
You know what
table,
the funniest fart scene? See if you remember.
blazing saddles.
Blazing
Yeah.
Saddles.
There was a blazing
Things
saddle.
that all
Okay,
When,
that
when they had beans for dinner,
yes, at the campfire.
right?
yeah.
And so I saw that movie with my parents, and I thought my dad was gonna just, he was laughing so hard that my mom and I got nervous. We literally, he was hysterically laughing,
Oh, I
hysterical.
saw it with my first husband. It was hysterical.
I couldn't believe what I was seeing, actually.
Yeah.
Or what you were
And
saying.
then we had seen, I think it afterwards was the same time Jaws was out, maybe. I'm not sure the year. I don't know. I could be conflating years, but so then I'm with again my mom and dad and with Les, and we're watching it. We went to the west coast of Florida for a few days,
Hmm.
and we were near Sanibel, and it was a movie theater. It was playing Jaws. Why, after we're swimming in the water? So well, when the shark popped out of the water, my mom literally put her hands into my dad and left a mark on my father. This is watching movies with my parents.
It's dangerous.
It was quite a thing. And anyway, so those are the two films I remember. My dad being hysterical to the point of like I don't know, and then my mom like literally almost, you know, I mean, she caused like a little it was a little bleeding. She was so freaked out.
Hey,
And then,
Maxine, don't you remember when I did it to you on the plane
oh
coming
yeah,
home
yeah, yeah,
from
yeah,
What
from
movie?
Indianapolis,
it's
wherever the hell we were.
Indianapolis,
It was
Greenville,
Indianapolis, right?
right?
Ugh.
The other scene where I can equate to that, or sort of
That
like
was
people
quite
were
a trip.
frightened, was in Psycho.
Mm. And
Psycho?
When she's taking a shower, Janet Leigh is taking a shower,
Yeah.
and the guy comes in with a knife and he stabs
I
her.
don't find that scary
But people
anymore.
for years didn't take showers,
Well, it was
literally.
scary at the time. Now they make things
Yes,
ridiculously scary. Do you like horror movies? I don't.
No.
no.
Oh, so
The
we're
only
agreed.
horror movie I like is Abbott and Costello meets Frankenstein or
Oh,
Dracula.
that was a
Those are the
funny
only
one.
ones I like.
Nah, well, but the genre of horror films, I mean, they cost nothing to make and they make money.
Well,
Wasn't
it's special effects. It's
well, now everything is CGI, AI. Um,
Well, my
I,
husband's favorite TV show is Svengali.
oh, Les loves that too.
Every
We have,
Saturday night
but a
we
lot of them
watch.
are
He takes it.
sci-fi movies too, though, right?
Yes, but horror
the
and
movies that
sci-fi.
get me that are frightening to me are something that can be possible. Like when someone's a maniac and loses it, loses their composure and can't control themselves.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah,
It's not what I tell.
I can't watch them. I just, I, You know.
There's a very good. I don't know if you remember the old Alfred Hitchcock Presents,
Oh, I used
Hmm.
to love that
and he
show.
used to have suspense movies, suspense type of shows, and there was a story about a killer that was going around a
Hmm.
neighborhood,
Hmm.
and and what happened is, it's towards the end of the story, and this guy is speaking to his wife who's home alone.
Hmm.
And he always told he always told her to like you got to get an extra locks in the house. And he calls her up, and she said, "A minute, please." She said, "I have to. I'll be back in a minute. It's a locksmith." And he says, "The locksmith? That's who discovered was a murderer." And
Oh,
you hear
Oh,
her go to the door and open the door, and he's yelling into the phone. And
well,
well, too late.
this is the end of it.
yeah, no.
Eh,
I'm not in with those things.
I
I
don't
mean,
like them. I don't like horror movies except Abbott and Costello
well,
or
I saw a
or the
really
movie, scary
crazy,
movie.
quirky movie a couple of weeks ago when the guys were at the game. I
Hmm.
picked myself up in the crazy rain and went to the Burns to see a movie called I Love Boosters. And it
I love
is,
roosters.
no, Boosters,
Oh, boosters.
Booster.
Okay, because I love roosters.
I Love Boosters. And it
Boosters.
is
Okay.
one totally wacky movie that I would suggest you see when it comes out. It's in the theaters now, but I'm sure it'll be streaming. And it's hard to even explain. It's a kind of comedy mixed with sci-fi. And I can't even explain it actually. All I know is everyone in the audience really enjoyed it, and it was
Oh, good.
really off the wall. And it's about these women who steal from the rich designers. They steal the clothing from the stores,
Oh,
and
I've
then
heard
they
about
and
this
then they
movie.
put it
Yes.
then they put it on for people to buy it at low cost, or charity or something. And
Yeah, I saw.
and
Yeah,
it revolves around how they do that and what happens.
Yeah.
And I don't know. There's just something about it. I mean,
I
it's a
heard about it.
92 on Rotten Tomatoes. I mean,
Cool.
it's really, uh,
Yeah, but who's accounting for the taste of the public? After all, they did elect Trump.
well, Kiki Palmer and Demi Moore are in it, and
I
I
love
can't.
Kiki Palmer.
And
She makes me laugh.
then you will love this movie.
I heard about this movie.
I definitely I would recommend it if you like goofy
I'm a
movies.
Kiki Palmer fan.
Uh, uh,
As a kid, I used to like zombie movies. They
yeah.
had all
Now
these
we like Giant Dance.
giant ants.
And there's also them, remember?
Oh,
Yes,
Them.
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 Uh,
That was James Arness, I think, played that.
yeah,
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
Before he became Marshall Dillon,
yeah.
yeah,
Well,
I
Gunsmoke.
love this. I
anyway,
love
if you
Gunsmoke.
could catch this movie and you like quirky, I mean, the basic audience vibe it says in this, and it's true, the viewers are highly entertained by the bright cinematography, the costume designs, it's
Hmm.
very original, very cartoonish, very weird, and it has a scientific spin to it,
But
like halfway through the
is there any
movie.
farting in there?
Didn't hear any farts, but
Uh,
it is a
not even in the
there's
theater, in the
there's
audience.
there's definitely
That was a wet one.
there's definitely that movie had one scene which was really kind of strange and uh, it was scary. I didn't like watching that particular scene. It was this
Mm.
I don't want to give it away, but it has to
Nope.
do it with this guy who was kind of like a vampire going down on someone and
Oh,
it was
Going down on someone?
yeah, yeah, that was the only scene that was
I come to suck your blood.
it was very well, I can't explain it. I can't explain the context. You've got to see it because
You
if I
gotta
explain
see it.
you got to see it. It's my chair is squeaking and I was wondering what it was. Long
It's
as
a
not a mouse.
raccoon.
You need oil.
Yeah, I need a,
I need oil. I'm
I,
rusty.
I need, you are,
Oh, you are rusty.
you
Yes,
are.
I am.
And I need courage because I'm a lion. Uh, but anyway, so that's
I
the
need
scoop
to
in it.
lie down.
That's the scoop. Yeah, she's not feeling good. If that, yeah, the medicines now, you gotta, know if you can take them or not. If it makes you
Well,
sick.
I used this one last time and made me nauseous, but today I thought it was a Z because I looked at it sideways and the end looked like a Z. I said it starts with a Z.
Yeah, I know. That's why I thought it was Zithromex or something. And I'm like,
No, I turned it and I went like this. A
what are you
Z.
talking about? What are you talking about? Oh God, I
I
don't.
turned it sideways
Yeah.
and it
Well,
looked like a Z. So it's
I, I,
nitrofurantion
blah,
mono.
blah, blah.
Blah 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 blah.
It's blah, 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 blah.
Guys,
It's working.
do you hear you hear the chime? That
The
means our
time?
time is up.
Bing, bing, bing.
Oh, now
Ricochet,
you can
rabbit.
go lay down. I'm
Yay,
sorry I
I'm
made you
going
come
to.
on, but
It's okay.
I'm
It's
not
time to go
sure.
to sleep.
It's
I
Just
time.
am. I'm going to bed right
a final
now.
reminder.
What?
What?
Tonight's the first game of the Knicks.
Go Knicks!
Knicks,
We're going to
Knicks,
be
Knicks,
watching.
Knicks. Well,
8:30 Eastern time,
five
5:30 Western
Pacific.
time. And in
I hope I'm
between,
awake. Dennis
Well,
is
if you're not
saving me.
awake, Dennis will
if you're
watch
not
it.
awake, I'm going to call
Yeah.
you
I'm sure Den
No,
at the
will
end of
be
the game.
watching it.
Dennis is watching it. We
Yeah.
tape it. He starts it within 15 minutes so to watch for a half hour.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh,
he waits for a half hour and then starts watching. Hates commercials.
yeah, I don't blame him.
That's what my wife does. But,
But
but
but less. I mean, I'll watch like the opening, and then I'm probably gonna peace out.
The
no, but
Mets were
I
in a
have.
winning streak and now they're in a losing
yeah,
streak.
but sports commercials aren't that bad because it's
They're
sort of like,
really bad.
but
I
no,
hate to say
but
it.
it builds up the excitement.
The Mets
Hmm.
are the Mets are they're done. I'm sorry.
The Mets are winning the World Series. Are you kidding?
I hope so.
They're going to be a championship team.
They're terrible. They're
But
just
anyway,
terrible.
have a
All
good
right,
game.
everyone.
Oh God, they're 15 games behind in first.
Well, yeah, but
Behind.
it's not even July 4th yet.
It almost is.
They up. They up.
They saw
This
Up. They up.
they saw
Up.
saw
Up.
saw.
Up.
anyway, guys. I don't know. I
I
don't know
think
if
we
I
lost our
I
minds.
don't know if
But
I could hang out.
It was fun,
I
yes.
don't know if
Hold
I
it.
could hang out with you anymore. I think my rabbi is saying
you
you're a bad influence
Guys,
on me.
for
what?
Ben Franklin.
Yes. Well,
Anyway, speak to you next
let's
week.
hear for Ben
Ben.
Franklin, and it's better to fart and release the pain than squelch the fart,
Right.
and bear the pain.
If you gotta let go, you gotta let go.
You got to do it. Then if you can't run
Otherwise,
to the bathroom on the plane, I don't know what to say.
otherwise it's no
Poor
good for the
people.
body.
You know what? So you now when you go on a plane, you take a mask anyway. Now you could
Yeah.
take a mask to cover your nose, or you can take a nose pin. Just
Bye, guys.
ciao,
You're
baby.
listening
Bye.
to the Tush Twins
The
on
Tush Twins.
malcolmpresents.com. If you
Yeah,
have any
yeah.
questions
Yay.
or complaints, it's
Call
Call
Malcolm,
him.
not us,
Call
Malcolm
not us. Malcolm.
Malcolm.
malcolmpresents@gmail.com.
Yeah, call him. Send him an email.
Bye. Don't
Ciao.
call,
Bye.
text. Bye.
Bye.